This is Wednesday, and you know what that means. Aewtf.
What does that mean?
And how many people on the roster do the Destroyer?
Yeah, I mean, somebody's got to put over the PWG library.
I just think that people got fooled by the blood and girls bleeding.
Oh, man, those guys are awesome.
Hello, and welcome to AEWTF, and you know what that means. There's a whole lot of wrestling. We're going to start with the Dynamite from November 10th and go through the pay-per-view.
Pretty sure you mean February 10th. It's been that long.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the way to February 10th because it was out. But, yeah.
Well, before we get started with AEW, did we speak XPW back into existence?
I think we did.
No, it's been planned for a while now.
I had not heard anything about it whatsoever.
Just ignore Mega's comments like we always do.
Like the day after our last episode came out, I started seeing all this shit about XPW, and I was like, oh, well, thank us.
It was probably the Google machines listening to us and was like,
I got all the inside scoops, but I'm not going to tell you any because you want me to shut up. I see how it is.
Great. Thanks, Tim.
What? We get it. They bang in the ring. And Facade was there.
They had a bunch of people. I don't know what their deal is, but they have this weird thing about making guys be different characters.
Oh, kind of like Lucha Underground.
They wanted to book McChesney, but they told him he would have to wrestle in a suit. He's like, fuck that.
Yeah.
But I think the reason why they got so many good workers booked this time is because Colin Delaney has a lot to do with it because he lives in Rochester with Rob Black. Doesn't live with him, but in the same city.
Yeah.
That would be weird.
That would be very weird. I wouldn't want to live with Rob Black.
But they're doing a LA show next week. I don't know how that's going to fucking work when he lives in Rochester now. He's flying out to LA to run shows for 300 people.
It's weird.
Interesting.
Yeah, because he can't be making that. I mean, they can't be rolling in the money because the crowd I saw didn't look like a indie crowd show.
Right, looked like around 200 to 300, but
yeah,
he had a high payroll too because some of the dudes he was using are big money guys.
Big money Matt Hardy. He used him.
Oh no, no little dollar Leo either.
Oh, Bitcoin Leo. It doesn't rhyme, but I like it. Anyway, let's talk about wrestling that's actually pretty good. Ruined it. What? Cash?
What?
Huh? What?
You said you ruined it. What'd you ruin?
I said it's pretty good.
Spoiler alert! Is it?
Oh, you're giving away what you thought of the show.
Yeah. Brian Danielson.
It's late. I don't know.
It is early. I thought we were recording at 4:30 a.m., so it's way early.
Oh.
Well, I stabbed myself today and tore my pec right before the podcast. So,
You did bleed out a lot, so you probably don't have a lot to say about these.
or as the jugulator would say, I get head a lot.
right.
So, Brian Danielson, he wrestled Rocky Romero.
Yes, he did.
And
The stage was slightly modified here. I don't know why.
yeah, it was a little different.
They had just one screen in the center. I liked the look better.
I did too. But yeah, this was a fine professional wrestling match.
Yeah.
I have a production note that probably nobody else has and was annoying to me, and you guys can be like, what the fuck are you focusing on that for? But I did not pay a whole lot of attention to the match because of the blue light they had on the crowd.
Yeah, ever since I noticed it a few weeks ago, it's all I see now.
It's so distracting.
Makes everyone blurry.
Well,
I wish go back to when they first started, they just did the normal house lighting, like the nitro, just the color of light, not colors.
the color of light.
To me, it just sometimes makes it look like there's no crowd, like past the first few rows.
Well,
Right.
I didn't notice it, and it's like when Cash talked about Raw cutting so many angles so many times. I never noticed it till he said it, and then it's all I could see. So thanks for that, everybody.
No problem. This is the first time I've seen Rocky Romero in quite a long
decade?
time. Yeah,
Same.
and he just fucking looks cool to me. I don't know, like the eye patch,
The eye patch.
Did he have an eye patch?
Are you attracted to a man in an eye patch right now?
Yeah.
Not just right now.
It's a good rugged look.
1,000% in love with Rocky Romero. I have a crush on him. Yeah, he just had like a lot of swagger. I was like, oh, this dude seems way more badass than he used to be.
He came out to, I believe, Jason can confirm this, but I think he used the Roppongi Vice music, which was a nice
He
little
most
touch.
definitely did, because I wasn't looking at the TV when he came out and didn't realize that the match had been signed and advertised, apparently. And I was like, why is there Roppongi music playing?
I don't know what.
Thought maybe Trent came back and was going to do a heel turn or something.
Yeah,
for whatever reason, I watched this week's BTE, and there's a funny bit with Rocky Romero. So he comes into the hotel room with Orange Cassidy and Trent and Chris Statlander, and they're like, "Oh, hey, there's Trent. You haven't seen him in a while." And it's just Wheeler Yuta with a headband on. Rocky starts getting confused. Wait, maybe this is Trent. And then he starts they do the little dream sequence. And they put old pictures on the screen where they put Yuta's face over Trent. Get a little
That's us if we had a TV show, basically.
Yes.
Just like whatever we want. This would be funny.
Was it like the Wayne's World thing where they're like, doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo?
No. That would have made it better. That would have made it half a star better.
I don't remember what the reference I used for, but I used the other day in some situation. I said something happened. I was like, Dreamweaver. No one got it but me. So.
I thought this match was pretty awesome. I loved there was a very simple thing that I really, really liked that I don't know if I've ever really seen it before, but Danielson was trying to come back in the ring and was had his head and upper body stuck through the ropes. And when Romero came over to grab him, they started exchanging strikes. I just thought that was a really good touch of Danielson trying to fight back while he was halfway in the ring. You don't see that very often.
All right.
That's because most guys don't actually wrestle. They just rehearse a dance and dance.
Yeah, and that's coming from guys who do that. So
Yeah.
I definitely do that. You know what's funny is I have a match coming up, and I mean no one listens to this podcast, so I'll just get spoiled. One of my plans is to tell the guy at the beginning, let's just fight. Just fight.
I hope it's not the person I'm thinking of.
It is.
Because he's gonna fight you really hard. And he's gonna
Oh no, not February.
Okay.
No.
You were thinking of.
Yeah,
that guy gonna be like, what can I do for you, sir?
Break your whole face.
More knees, sir.
If you tell him let's just fight for real at the beginning, you're gonna last about 15 seconds before you eat a knee to the jaw.
Oh, you think I'll last 15 seconds? Thank you, Cash.
Yay!
But think of it this way: if he gets the same rate for 15 sequds, his per hour just went way up.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
The hospital bills are going to cost you quite a pretty penny, but whatever.
I don't 100% remember what Brian and Rocky Romero's finish was, but I have a note that the finish was gross.
Oh, was that a single leg crab?
Yeah.
You gave him crabs.
You gave him
we
crabs.
got crabs.
I guess that is gross.
That is
crabs
gross.
from another man.
Yeah, there was a really fucking good submission exchange.
Yeah.
And it ended up leading into Danielson basically being like, all right, fuck this. And he almost ripped Romero's leg off.
And all of this is just to give the commentary team a excuse to mention Okada, who they had never mentioned before. They definitely mentioned him.
JR had his boner voice for that one. He was super pumped about getting to talk about Okada.
Right.
He's got a big old Oklahoma boner going on.
Yeah.
I can't say this reference in the match happened because I don't really remember which one it was. But at one point, JR, they talk about going to some city, and they're like, "Oh, that's where Tony's girlfriends are from." And Tony's mom's like, "No, no." Like in a panic.
God damn it, JR, blowing up Tony's spot.
Yeah, don't tell where his rats live. His wife watches this show. But,
he's not worried about his wife. He's worried about Britt Baker finding out.
Oh, true, yeah. Britt, you're my only true love. But then, speaking of Tony, he introduces the Inner Circle. They don't make it to the ring.
Yeah.
This was too long.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole program has been too long, but this was too long.
Yeah,
Dan Lambert's powerbomb sucked, and you have to do anything but fall.
It honestly was
Wait.
better than I thought it was going to be when I saw what he was about to do.
I was
Did
like,
it get you hyped for the pay-per-view match?
if he would have done the Bubba Ray Dudley like he just came
Yeah.
there afterwards, then maybe.
I mean,
I did find it funny that Jericho kept crawling around on all fours and like looking at Junior Dos Santos with puppy dog eyes because he wanted to be hit by the kendo stick, but
yeah.
he wasn't realizing what Jericho wanted.
He covered so much ground crawling around. Like, he just kept crawling and looking up and being like, someone fucking hit me with that thing.
Oh, wait till we get to the pay-per-view review.
I was going to say, if you like this spot, you will love a match that happens later that we will talk about.
I mean, like, for some reason, and they have been most of the time, the crowd is so fucking into this shit. And I just don't, like, it got boring so fast.
Yeah. Again, Omega's MMA Fighters Involved Wrestling is terrible.
Yeah. I mean, it never really works out well.
This has nothing to do with anything we're talking about, but I do have NXT 2.0 on in the background, and they have been doing Texas Hold'em in the ring for the last half hour, and I don't understand.
I tried to watch it last week, the week before last, and there was a whole thing about Texas Hold'em involving Cameron Grimes and some new guy, and I was like, I'm out. I tried.
They're legitimately playing poker in the ring in front of the crowd for a half hour now.
Jeez.
I mean, DX did it. It was entertaining, but it was strip poker. So
They're like, it worked for McMahon said, it worked for APA.
I can't believe how bad NXT's gotten, like, so quickly.
Cornette was talking about that because they were doing a thing where they were like, where's Triple H? And they're like, he's probably just at home and waiting for Bruce and them to show that they can't do a better job than he did on.
He's waiting until his contract's up so he can go to AEW and do their development.
Yeah.
Go have that feud with Cody.
I'm here for it.
That's right. I'm in.
But so yeah, this went on too long. We all pretty much have the same agreement that we're just done with this, and hopefully it's done forever. Then we get Jamie Rebel and Britt Baker versus Ty Conti, Anna Jay, and Thunder Rosa. And I thought this was just okay at best.
I thought it was very botchy, and
the
only major note I have about it, and I can't even remember the spot because it's been so long since I watched it, but Jamie Hayter took a plancha on the outside. Like
Hayter damn near killed her.
Well, she damn near died.
Top rope cross. Yeah, top rope crossbody to the outside.
And she got murdered.
Yeah, she fucking ate it.
The only other note I have is so the cutoff, Anna Jay's supposed to hit the ropes and I think get hit in the back by Rebel and then get punched or clotheslined in the ring. And so she gets the hit to the back and she starts to go for the bump from a clothesline. And Jamie Hayter hasn't even started walking towards her yet.
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh, I do. I just pictured that spot again. I do. It was very fucking weird.
Jason,
overall, I thought it was a fine match, but that's usually about the best that the women's division gets to these days.
Yeah,
I think it was even slightly below the average of the women's matches.
I was gonna say it was an AEW women's match. That's all there is to it. You add the more people involved in the match does not add to how good the match is. If two of them would have been a 25, adding 3 extra people didn't make it suddenly a 75.
I've been working on these battle royals for nothing.
Back myself into a corner with math there. Damn it!
You gotta be careful with that math.
Yeah, especially counting by 25s. That's
this is
not
a
easy.
segment on the show where we teach Jason trigonometry.
If you're going to want to tune out for the next 3 to 7 hours.
Yeah.
So then we get Jungle Boy and Anthony Bowens, and they've clearly went with Anthony Bowens as the wrestler and the other guy's the mouthpiece. I did like his rap on the way down. He's like, your girlfriend hangs out with 7 other dudes.
I don't know if anyone caught this, but the Claimed have a new signature taunt that they do together.
Yeah, I saw that where they make the A with their fingers and the finger
and
bang.
then they scissor.
Yeah.
I was in a boy band called Finger Bang one time. So
that was
on the pre-show to the on the pre-show to the pay-per-view, the buy-in, they have a promo on there where they actually try and get Dante Martin to scissor with them. They actually say, "Scissor me, bro, scissor me."
Shiver me,
Scissor me, Xerxes. I'm trying to like the Acclaimed. Like I feel like they're probably like pretty awesome dudes just to hang out with. But as far as wrestling goes, they're like the low point of every show for me. They're the Kane and Natty Neidhart of AEW for me.
Oh,
Just as soon as I hear their music, I'm just checked out. I don't care anymore. Like I don't want to watch it. I don't know what it is about them. Like I just wish they'd go to WWE where they could probably be big stars there. So like
somewhere right now,
Governor.
I'm gonna say somewhere right now, Governor Glenn is crying and he doesn't know why.
First, he's mayor.
Yeah, whatever.
Same.
Governor Glenn sounds way better though.
So I really don't have much to say about this match. Like I checked out as soon as I saw it was the Acclaimed.
All I got is this was probably Bowen's best match in AEW, but it was also simultaneously probably Jungle Boy's first.
Oh, okay.
But then, for no reason, Bobby Fish attacks Jungle Boy. I mean, we kind of get a reason post-mortem. Wait, mortem? Yeah.
Post-mortem?
Let's go with post-mortem.
I don't think you know what that word means. But
Yeah.
That makes total sense. They want to... Adam Cole uses his buddy from the other company to soften him up for the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like that's going to come into full play tomorrow night.
And they made an undisputed era. It's undisputed that we're the era of the elite, blah, blah, blah.
It's the worst.
Yeah, I feel like we're going to, after tomorrow night, I feel like we're going to have a new name for it. That's going to be Bobby Fish, Adam Cole, and the Young Bucks, and like they're going to be called like the Undisputed Clique or something.
Undisputed Elite is right there.
Yeah, Undisputed Elite.
Yeah. I'm listening.
I'm listening. And then if they'll bring in Kyle O'Reilly,
keep Roderick wherever he's at.
Nope. Then they got to bring out old Roddy.
No. If we can get Red Dragon against like FTR, the Lucha Brothers,
Well, that'd be good.
Kyle O'Reilly against who's the dude that was from Daniel Garcia? That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it would be awesome. So we already talked about the video package because we kind of rolled right into that.
So I went back and watched the Punk and Kingston promo because I was like, "There's no way." I'm just like, "There's no way."
Aren't I hard?
Yeah.
Do I need Viagra?
I've done a complete 180. It's fucking amazing. Like I don't know what the hell was wrong with me the first time.
Yeah, none of us do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We also asked that.
I rewatched it. Loved every second of it. Loved this video package. It was amazing.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we got Wheeler Yuta versus Big Muscle Tits guy.
Yeah, and Wardlow, I love that he does the suspender stretch and the flex of his traps, but he just did it over and over and over and over.
So,
I was like, come on, dude.
If I'm Tim and have never heard of New Japan, and you spent the first match telling me how great and wonderful this Okada guy is and how it's an honor that he has personally said that Orange Cassidy and Wheeler Yuta and the Best Friends and Statlander are all members now of Chaos, and then Rocky goes out and loses the first match, then you have this match.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, okay, so why are they happy to be in this group that apparently can't win a match? And why would he invite these people to this group if they're not winning matches?
Yeah.
You're overthinking it.
Nope. They have ruined the purity that is Chaos.
You're overthinking it, dude. He just wants free places to stay when he's in America. That's all.
Now we're at the point where Jason has lived out the meme of the nerd wrestling guy yelling, "You're ruining my thing."
You don't understand Japanese wrestling?
There it is. And the circle's complete.
Clearly ripping off Suplex City here with Wardlow doing repeated power bombs, right?
No, it's Powerbomb Village. It's completely different.
Oh, my mistake. What's up with Wheeler Yuta being a pussy on the finish there?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, man.
Definitely.
he needs to stop doing that as a finish and just use the power bomb.
Yeah.
Because unless
Agreed.
you get like who's the guy that on Dark?
Mm-hmm.
There was some random.
That guy's never been seen again.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, that guy had to have surgery.
This is where we should be using post-mortem. That guy's dead.
Yeah. But I mean, unless you get somebody that's willing to take it like that, it looks shitty every time.
His finish on the Indies was the fireman's carry into the Hoovy driver. I don't know why he doesn't just use that.
That sounds way better.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't want him sitting down on his finish. I don't know. Because when he used to do the F10 or whatever, he would stay standing. Maybe they don't want him bumping.
I assume they got rid of the F10 because they probably don't want the comparison to Brock as much. But I don't know.
Well, isn't that also doesn't the chairman use that too?
No, he does the fireman's carry to a knee. Oh, I thought he did to a knee.
That's just one of his regular moves. His finish is the Death Valley driver.
Yeah, just a regular Death Valley. Hoovy driver's the Michinoku, so fireman's carry to Michinoku is what I would call it typically.
I think I said this.
You're Hoovy bias there? Who's better than
I think I might have said this last week. I don't remember now, but I don't supposed to think of Wheeler Yuta. Like,
yeah, I don't either.
They talk about him like he's a big deal, but he's the biggest jobber in AEW, I think.
Right. Because didn't he, Omega, you'll probably know this, didn't he do like a Broadway with Daniel Garcia like a couple weeks ago or a month or so ago? And they talked about it, and it was like, oh, okay. But then again, like, all right, but you can't do anything else against anyone else?
Well, then, like, with the match he had against Moxley, if you can call it a match.
No.
When they showed the graphic for it, sorry, I'm joking. When they showed the graphic for it, JR or Tony, one of the two, was like, and if you want to talk about a couple guys that love, these two guys sure do love to fight. And I was like, well, Wheeler Yuta has not shown us that he loves to fight at all. Like,
and
I can't believe it.
Finley's real pissed about that catchphrase.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just very confused about what they are presenting us with Wheeler Yuta.
You guys are just not understanding. They are the babyface Hardy family office. They're all a bunch of jobbers except for Cassidy.
Speaking of, how is this still happening?
Speaking of, agree. Why the fuck is it still going?
Agree.
So they built up a hair match, and Jack Evans lost his hair, and then they just don't even show him without his hair. It's been 2 months now.
So when he comes back, he'll grow it back
surgery.
out.
Yeah, it's got to have hair surgery to get it repaired.
Is that what it was? Is that legit why they did it?
I have no idea why they did it.
Oh, no. Hair surgery is not a thing.
Oh, I thought he had like the can you get like therapy, like hair replacement therapy and stuff?
He had long hair. He didn't.
He has a full...
Well, I thought he was like maybe going bald.
Oh, no. He's got luscious hair.
He's got luscious hair.
Trust me, I notice people's hair.
He has Rocky Reynolds.
Yeah. So at the end of this match, during the Hardy family bullshit, Tony Schiavone was going to work in Twist of Hate no matter what.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys caught. Yeah, he tried to say it like a couple times, and JR and Excalibur talked over him. So then he yelled it and made sure he said it. I was like, it's not that good, Tony.
I wonder if
it seems like something that Matt Hardy went to Tony and said, please get this over for me.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say too. Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right. It didn't get it over, I don't think. It just it sounded very lame and I guess that's funny. That's clever.
Then we had the backstage Eddie CM Punk pull part in the parking lot.
There's a part in this where, and you probably have to go back and watch it, but when Eddie starts running back towards Punk, for some reason, it's the funniest thing in the world to me.
Because he runs in a circle. He does like a giant.
Because he didn't go straight.
He's also just the way he runs.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan-ish, you may say.
I thought this had good intensity, but I wonder why Eddie Kingston can only be held back by
Ruby Riott? Soho.
Maybe he just he won't punch her because she's a girl. So
that doesn't fit his character.
Right.
That
But
doesn't-
no, I don't see that.
He wore a
I
Nick.
know.
He wore a Nick
I know
shirt. He
they're
won't touch a
buddies
woman.
from. I know the gimmick is they're buddies from way back, but like, Punk has 5-6 dudes holding him back, and then it's Ruby Soho holding back Kingston. It's just weird.
So then we get.
Well, hold on. Kingston's a fan of the Knicks, right?
Yeah, he'll hit a
So-
woman.
Well, no, that's
Oh,
all.
that's where I was going.
He's clearly a basketball fan, so he does these big pull apart brawls like a basketball player would, where you really put a lot of show into it, but you have no intentions whatsoever of fighting.
Right.
So anyway, now we'll talk about a ninja fight. Dante Martin and Leo Rush versus Matt Sydal and Lee Moriarty. Dante Martin and Lee's opening thing. Yeah, I'm here for that. That was really good.
I tweeted about it being the 2021 equivalent of RVD and Jerry Lynn.
Yeah.
And that is my most interacted with tweet ever.
Oh,
I think Lee liked it, and then like 75 or 100 different people after that liked it because it must have popped up in their feed.
Yeah, and the crowd was chanting for Lee Moriarty. Did you hear that?
Yeah. It's not even a town that he worked in. It's not like.
Yeah, I was like, where are they? And I was like, no, that's nowhere near Pittsburgh. So.
This match was my highest rated match of all the Dynamite. It was fucking awesome.
It's not mine, but I don't want to
Actually, I didn't think about it. It's tied with the next match, but it's tied.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, Jason Cash, what did you guys think of this?
This match fucking owned. I loved it.
I can't believe Leo Rush was as pleasant as he was. I did not expect to like his anything.
How shitty.
WWE, everybody.
Yeah, so how shitty of a wrestling company do you have to be to have Leo Rush on your roster and not know how to use that guy? Like, I had no idea he was that good.
Yeah, he's good.
Like, holy fuck. I need him and Ray Phoenix just as fast as we can possibly get them.
You can turn it up to 1.25 speed and watch it.
Imagine, I immediately started fantasy booking with him during this match. Like, imagine what him and Amazing Red could have done together.
Oh, yeah.
Probably still could do together.
Maybe still do, yeah. I just saw a clip of Amazing Red from, against, I think it was Will Ospreay.
I didn't actually think he's dead, but I thought his career was dead. I didn't know he's still working.
Nah, he's the head trainer at House of Glory. He's the one that trained both of them.
Yeah.
Party.
Both who?
Private Party.
Well, that's unfortunate.
What? They are good when they're not around Matt Hardy.
Yeah, they are.
You gotta catch them when it's an off night at the club.
Yeah.
So, Jim Ross quote from this match.
Boy.
Don't expect to see a lot of headlocks in this matchup, kids. He says this seconds after Dante Martin had Lee Moriarty in a headlock, and while they were still chain wrestling.
And he shit on Lee Moriarty's build.
Yeah.
And then he's like, and also Dante Martin. He threw it in because he's like, he's lanky. If he can fill out his frame, and he's like, same thing with Dante. I was like, Jesus, you shit on him, then go, yeah, and this guy too.
Leo Rush's Tope Suicidas may be the best in professional wrestling. Like, maybe Darby's got him. But Leo's he's kind of small, so he can really, really throw himself at people. But they are fucking vicious, and they're so fast.
I don't know if
Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, I was gonna say, I don't know if Darby's are good. It's just that his reckless abandon,
and that might be why I like Leo's so much, because they're just fucking reckless.
I have a theory, but I might be biased. I think the suicide dives look best when you go under the middle rope and not over it.
I actually do like that, but
it's the way I do it, but it's the same way that Leo and Darby do it, and I think that's why it looks like you have so much more speed, because you're going straight instead of falling down at the guy.
That's probably it.
That is right. I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, because when you go over the middle, it's like you're kind of like just
falling,
catching them up on the top of the shoulders, and they're kind of guiding you down.
And I always thought yours was so fast because I've taken it quite a few times, and I'm always like, God, he goes so fast. But no,
I remember a remix show where I told Onyx to watch out for it because it comes fast at the bottom rope, and he didn't really take heed of that. And I ended up hitting him so hard we broke the rail off from the duct tape.
Yeah, I've heard you give that people that same morning before. Be like, hey, it comes really when I come out there, it's really fast. Like,
was that the multi-man match like with Chris?
Yep.
Dude, that's you hitting that. I popped for it in the back because
that match almost killed me. By the way,
I love that match. I thought that match.
So
was
Onyx
awesome.
grabs me, and I think it was Aiden Vale. He grabs us and shoots us through the middle rope at the same time. And for whatever reason, probably because I'm blind in one eye, when Aiden Vale used the middle rope to brace, I didn't see that the rope moved, so I completely missed touching the rope. So I basically just get thrown out of the ring, suicide dive straight on my head. But I was smart enough to get my forearms up like I was taking a DDT bump, and that's the only thing that saved me from breaking my neck.
Jesus.
I straight up took like the spiked DDT bump out of it on the floor and like scorpioned over. It was fucking gross.
Well, and all the bumps you've taken and not died, and the one in your career is being thrown out of the ring.
Right.
That match is really fucking good though. Like, I remember I sat in the back, watched it, and just marked out for most of it.
Speaking of marking out,
It's all Aiden Vale. He carried us.
I want to go ahead and publicly propose to Pac. I'm not usually into men, but I'm going to make
That's
an
weird.
exception.
That's weird because the woman doesn't usually propose, so that's weird that you did that.
Yeah,
You would clearly be the woman there.
I will clearly be the one here.
Well, can I propose to the guy that was on before Pac?
If we can have matching weddings, yes.
Yeah, sure.
Are you talking about Miro's promo or
Yeah.
Dax?
Oh yeah,
Miro.
It's not even on the breakdown. How is that?
Brother man, don't waste your time on a proposal. You've seen his wife. Come on now.
Well, like a live-in,
Throuple.
like
Or a
pool boy or
throuple.
something.
A
Throuple.
I think you're thinking of is Gimp. You just want to be the Gimp.
Sure,
Whatever. You got to put a name to it. Put a name to it. I don't care.
I'm not about labels, but whatever you want.
Yeah, we're together. That's all that matters to me.
How is he such a good fucking actor? Like,
He's British.
I don't think he's acting.
I don't think that's true either.
he's not British either. Yeah.
I was
But
talking
then
about
he
Pac.
is a good actor.
I'm going back to Pac. Pac is British.
Oh no, I'm still talking about Miro.
Miro.
Like,
Oh yeah.
I don't think Miro's acting. I think he really wants to fight his god and bang his wife.
I think you're
Yeah.
right, but he has like he has
I-
a line.
I
He has a
want both
line where
those
he
things.
says, he has a line where he says, you are a hero to so many, but you are nothing to me." And just the delivery of that line was so fucking good. Like, it's hard to be that good when you're delivering a line like that, and he fucking nailed it and like just puts.
Are you sure that they're using him well though? I mean, they could have his wife sleep with a different guy and like get pushed into a cake. And then something about a fish, I remember, or something.
I'm
Look,
listening.
Give it time. It'll be happening soon.
Right. That's going to be Wardlow's big breakaway story from the Pinnacle.
Why was I was about to say that's Wardlow's next feud.
I mean, Wardlow versus Miro would be very entertaining, but I don't want to see them banging each other and fishing and whatnot.
They don't bang each other. Wait.
I do
I
kind
think
of.
you confuse that storyline in the WWE.
I do kind of want to see Wardlow pop out of a cake, though.
You're going to say, I kind of see Wardlow bang.
I think you can make that happen with a different gentleman. You just got to call this certain number, but
Yeah, I want to see. I want to see like the cake instead of it being like a real cake somebody breaks out of, lifted off of somebody, and it's just Wardlow banging someone, and he was in the cake.
Oh, the old Wardlow bang cake.
Yeah,
Banging someone.
Wardlow.
Doesn't even matter who.
yeah, just someone. But like he
That
found
is the
he found the cake thing sitting in the back and was like, "This will work," and was in there and didn't realize it was being moved out to the ring.
Jesus. What a scale of 1 to Cosmic Cowboy. How high are you?
0. I have nothing.
What?
Yeah, it's completely
Wow.
0.
This is
I
your
think he
regular
just
brain.
wrote. I think he just wrote Wardlow into the script of Arrested Development or something.
I mean, I'm down for that, too.
Yeah, I am somewhat picturing Wardlow played by Will Arnett, so that makes sense.
What? Will's going to have to get on a lot of gas.
Oh yeah, he's down for it. He's not doing anything else right now.
True.
I think Wardlow's all natural, buddy. Oh, you're talking about Will Arnett, though.
So,
Will Arnett played a horse.
I mean, I don't want to call Wardlow a liar, so I will not.
so let's just get to a fucking incredible match.
Yes,
We just came from a fucking incredible moment.
Yeah, and then another one, which I think is better, but the other one was great. But this was so fucking good.
This was great. I don't know how Dax is so good, but only wrestles like one singles match a year.
Yeah. And if anyone does listen to this podcast and they are a professional wrestler or they're just getting started or whatever, go back and watch the lockups for this match.
Yes.
God damn.
Nah, don't watch the lockup. Skip to the brainbuster so you can learn how to hurt your opponent.
Right.
Dax, so they go to lock up, and Dax immediately uses his forearm to like cover Pac's eyes, so he can try to take control, like without knowing. Like he tries to start blinding him right from the get-go.
It's silly Dax. Does he not understand that his hair covers his eyes anyway, so he's used to that?
He doesn't have any hair, so he doesn't understand how hair works.
No, I mean Pac's eyes cover. Pac's eyes cover his hair.
He's saying Dax doesn't understand because he doesn't have hair. He doesn't know how hair works.
Yeah. Yeah, this match was amazing. Just every second, great. Like, somehow Pac's slicing Dax open with chops. Like, it didn't look like he busted the chest open. It looks like he, like, legit somehow cut him. Like a knife-edge chop, literally.
Great.
Those British and their fingernails.
Yes.
Oh, it's a little soon to bring up knife, edge, and hand. I just stabbed myself.
Look, did you tell them how you did it?
Yeah, prying apart burgers.
Yeah, I mean, dude.
Who uses a knife to pry apart burgers?
Right.
Well, they were frozen together, and I tried banging them on the counter.
You put them in warm water.
No, you bang them on the table until they break apart.
I did, and it didn't work. So I was like, I'll grab this knife that's conveniently in this block right by the burgers.
Once you bang them on the table a couple times, you twist them like an Oreo. It works every time.
I did that to her. Wait, are we talking about the burgers?
Then you put her in hot water.
Okay. I'll try to remember.
Dak,
you can find him.
Is Dak and Pac merged together?
Well, no, Dak Prescott was in this match, I think.
Boo! You're that man.
I don't know who that is.
He's a football player.
Oh, gross.
But like, so the punch where he like fucking like just straight up punches Pac and then yells "fuck." I thought that was a great little touch. As Draven said, the fucking sheer drop brainbuster. Jesus Christ.
Right.
Oh, I didn't get my joke in time. Now it's just weird. But I was going to say, great little touch. That's what I call Omega.
No.
No?
Okay. No, you didn't need to go back for that one.
Damn it. Can we I'll just edit this out and deliver that line again.
I'm part of the joke, but I don't even get it.
What?
Moving on.
Speaking of little jokes, Pac won it. I don't mean that, Pac. I'm sorry.
You're dead if he ever sees you.
I loved so Pac hits a running boot in the corner and then like wraps his leg around Dax.
Yeah, and throws him down.
I thought that was awesome.
I call that the Zach Vincent.
Oh really?
Yeah.
He didn't do the wrap around like that because he wasn't tall enough, but like he would move you around with his feet sometimes like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it would just kind of happen because he kicked and then his leg was there and he's like, oh, I think it was a spur of the moment. It wasn't like I'm going to kick him and then use my leg to throw him down. I think it was like actual impromptu.
Correct.
So,
what did you guys think of the finish?
I mean, the afterbirth was not good, but
what?
I assumed that the match was actually going to be about half the time that we really got of that good match. And it was going to be more of just the normal run-ins, and we were just going to empty the locker room out, and that's how the show was going to end. I mean, that's how it ended. But I was expecting that about 5-6 minutes sooner than it happened, so I was very pleasantly surprised with how much of a good, real match we were able to get.
So Cody wasn't even in the back?
He was at the concession stand. And then he meandered his ass down through that crowd, too.
No, he was out in the crowd pandering, trying to get at least one fan to cheer for him before he would go do a run-in. And he couldn't find one.
I'm a man of the people. See me out here?
No
you
one
guys
touched
like
me.
Darby?
But speaking of, then we get Darby and MJF video package.
Hold on. I just wanted to put over Dax Hardwood some more real quick.
All right, continue.
him tapping out immediately was awesome. Like, not only was he selling, like, he has the hurt shoulder, so he's selling the shoulder, but the fact that he's a tag team wrestler that has a tag title match coming up with the pay-per-view, and he's not willing to sacrifice.
I didn't even go that.
And the commentators sold the story on that too.
It's so fucking good. Like, he's so I have on here that he's truly the reincarnation of Arn Anderson. Like, just a master of psychology in the ring as a tag team wrestler, and then he's going to go on to have an incredible singles run at some point.
So again, we talked earlier as a tip for young wrestlers. If you're listening to this, young wrestlers, instead of thinking about all the spots that you can do, think about the way you can make your match have meaning in little things like that.
No, I can't.
Omega's like, I can't stand by and let this.
Omega's like, once again, go watch how you drop a man on his head from the top rope.
Yeah. But also, you could have a great reason for dropping him on his head on top rope.
No.
Damn it, Omega. Let me.
We're trying.
We're trying. I'll edit out Omega's voice. We'll find the frequency and just.
I think it's good that people get both sides of.
And honestly, you do need. That's exact. I mean, legit. You do need both sides because there's times when you need to do the other thing, like. So, but there's, everyone tries to do the other thing. No one ever tries to do this part.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Matches that are all spotty are not good. Matches that are all story also aren't good when we get to the fucking Cody Rhodes tag match at the pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
What's good is taking both and merging them together. Making spotty shit mean something.
And that's when you have Daniel Bryan and Pac and Dax and guys like that who know how to do that.
And I am done.
Connor, extension. What?
I'm done jerking off Dax for now.
Okay, if you get the urge, just let us know. We'll take another break. So,
okay. All right.
Did we get the video package of MJF and Darby? Yeah.
I don't even remember the video pack. I think I was still
you were cleaning up after that match.
I was verklempt.
He had the old school New Japan like ice bags on his neck.
Well, it wasn't on my neck, but yeah.
Call Brandon Cutler. He'll spray you.
There you go.
Oh, no, that's apparently sexual harassment when you ask him to spray you there.
What?
So, what?
No, it's sexual harassment if you just make him do it. If you ask first, I think that's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Ask Louis C.K. if it's okay if you ask.
Yeah, even then, it's still dicey.
Yeah, it's still a little but so that's only the first Louis reference was just weird, but then we get the contract signed with Hank. I always bring up the results too to go with it, and it says Hang Ma, no N on it, so it's Hang Ma. So Hangman's mother, Hang Ma.
Oh.
And Kenny Omega sign a contract.
Hang Ma, lasagna.
Hang Ma. Meat.
On so two things from the graphic plates here. The Hangman one said, "We're proud of you" from the graphics team for his.
Yeah, that was cool.
Oh,
Kenny,
wow.
The thing I noticed on Kenny is that him versus... So he's had the belt almost a year, and this is only his 7th defense of the title.
Yeah, sounds right.
Wow.
I mean, I like that. That's a good thing. AEW doesn't just throw out title matches all the fucking time.
Right.
And he still wrestled a lot. Like, because he's done tag matches and 6-mans and non-title. Yep. So, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of like what they could have done with Brock, but Brock was just like, we'll see you in 6 months. Like, you know it. It wasn't going to be like, we'll see him on the show. We just don't know when he's going to wrestle. It's just, no, we know he's not wrestling till
or like, he makes you earn the title shot. He's like, no, I'm just not showing up. Like,
yeah, I won't be there for the next 4 to 6 months. You guys figured out. But
I thought it was kind of a shame that they spoiled the cameraman thing.
Yeah, and why was Don Callis wearing a fake goatee underneath a mask?
He didn't have a mask on. Oh,
yeah, he did. He had a fake.
You got to really sell it, brother.
He had a mask on, like a black mask you have to wear in the crowd.
Yeah, I got you.
So he had a mask on, covering up his fake goatee and mustache. So what was the point of the fake goatee and mustache?
I don't think they spoiled it. I think it was on purpose that he crossed over so people would start to pay attention to him. It was like,
I think it would be better if it was
coming, so you're paying attention for it.
Well, I think everybody was already paying attention, though, if you're watching.
No, I mean, you don't generally pay attention to a cameraman unless he oddly comes into your frame and you're like, what's he doing there?
Oh, yeah, I know. But, like, I thought it'd been better if just all of a sudden out of nowhere you see Adam Page get dropped by a cameraman and you're like, what the fuck? And then it's, then it's revealed. But instead, this was like, oh, okay, well, he's about to get.
No, I disagree. I like it the way they did it.
It's like, oh, okay, well, that's Don Callis or Brandon Cutler, and Adam Page is about to get hit.
I was just surprised that there was a contract signing where something went awry.
Yeah, this is the first one of these to not go. So.
Now,
Wait, the untelevised contract signings that happen in the back in the office, do you think they work out the same way too?
Yeah, about 50% of those end with bloodshed as well.
Yeah.
Also, this is Taker and Steve Austin when he used an actual fountain pen in Steve Austin's head and then signed the contract.
So, spoiler alert, if you're listening to this, Adam Page wins the heavyweight title pay-per-view.
Hey, I haven't seen it yet.
You
But
son of a bitch.
here's the thing. It didn't count because this contract signing didn't count. And here's why.
Yeah, legally.
It's in blood.
No. Now, okay, you can legally sign a contract in blood.
First of all, it's not bird law. It's not your specialty, but keep going.
This is blood law. So, however, it has to be your blood. He can't sign the contract with Adam Page's blood.
No, you have that statute wrong. You can't use your own blood. You can use anyone's blood but your blood.
That makes no sense. You have to use your
said
DNA.
stints. It does make no sense. He's right.
Right. Well, I know you can only drink your own urine, so
No,
Look,
it's
all
just
I'm saying
sterile,
is
and you like
title
the
match didn't count. I'm sorry, but Kenny
It
Omega's
also-
still the heavyweight champion.
It counts double, and here's why. Because when Kenny Omega signed his name, he put the Omega symbol for his last name.
Well, then now I have a lot of issues with this.
Great. Now, look what you did, Draven. He's going to be talking about bird law
He
for the next 2
saved
hours.
so much time and very, very carefully saved a lot of blood inside of Adam Page's head that way, too.
Also, Cash, all the t-shirts you made that said "Not my champion." Yeah, not a great idea.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see if it was a great idea or not.
Yeah. And then Kenny Omega 2024 signs you've been making. Yeah, he'll probably get it back before then, but
Yeah. We'll see.
he still is the champion, so there's nothing to get back.
Well, I'll see somebody in court.
I want the
That's
ref to recount that.
Yeah.
Wow. Is this shtick over yet?
No, I got 3 more election references. Hang on.
Hey, hang on.
Hang on. Go through paperwork. Page 4. But yeah, so this was fine.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was
Fine. Just fine.
Getting to the numbers, you can tell the pay-per-view is coming up because 3 of the 6 matches had post-match tags, which is pretty high. They tend to amp up the fucking shenanigans when there's a pay-per-view coming up. But
Shenanigans.
they also toned down the promos too because there's only 9 this week. It's 6 matches. I gave this a pretty high rating. I loved Leo tag match. I love the Dax vs. Pac match. Pretty high overall. Brian vs. Rocky Romero was awesome. A lot of the promo shit was good. I gave it an 89.
Oh, wow. I'm pretty close actually. I'll go ahead. I'm 84. I thought the show was really good.
I'm right there with you guys. I was an 85.
And I guess I'm the low man. I said 82.
82.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean,
yeah.
I literally took no notes on the show because I was just enjoying watching the wrestling. Like,
I mean, the 2, the tag match with Leo Rush and then the Dax match, that alone.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a shit what else happened.
Yeah, you could have done Nyla Rose Iron Man earlier. And
Easy. Let's
Hey,
not
I
get-
did anything within reason.
speaking of Nyla, real quick, Tim, did you tell them what we got them when we were at Target over the weekend for Christmas?
No, but we both met in the aisle and we're both about to take a picture to send to you guys, and then neither of us did it.
Wow, this is a good story. It's very visual and
Yeah.
We we locked
So we were going
eyes.
to do this thing, and then we didn't. So there's that.
We found just 2 AEW Nyla Rose figures, and we figured if we all 4 couldn't have them, then we just didn't need to buy them at all.
They were the only 2 in the front too, were the Nyla Rose, and then like back behind was Frankie Kazarian
No, what you do is you take those and you put it at the very bottom of that bin where they put the DVDs that you have to dig through.
Yeah.
Because we don't want her getting any royalties. We don't want her making any money.
Yeah. We're going to literally bury her. I see what you did.
Oh, hey, allegedly we're going.
Allegedly.
This show is a work of parody.
You can tell anyone in the world anything you want as long as you say allegedly, and then you're legally free of consequence.
Oh,
Yeah,
I got all
legal.
kinds of
If you
I got
sign
all
a
kinds of
contract
crazy
with someone
shit to
else's
say
blood,
for the rest
it's
of
not
the show.
official.
Then
I wish we were ending the show right there. That's a really good thing to end. I got all kinds of crazy shit in the show.
allegedly.
Unfortunately,
Instead,
we have 12 hours of wrestling left.
Oh Lord.
So for this portion, we will have Omega leading us a little bit. I got the results here and everything, but I didn't see this and the pay-per-view, and then Cash didn't see the pay-per-view. So this is where we're
but you're not supposed to tell the viewers that. It's supposed to be smooth and just transition in.
No, I mean, they're going to find out when I'm like, yeah, it was good. And you're like, that's not what happened at all. Oh, yeah.
You gotta work on your improv, my man. Rampage starts with Jungle Boy versus a fish. Man
I'm
named
literally
Fish.
going to. So I had it playing in the background, so I did see this match, and it looked pretty good.
It was all right. It was a decent match.
Yeah.
Like this whole episode was, I was just like, oh, okay, this
I was
happened.
like, yeah. This is the go home show. They want us to be interested enough that we pay the money for the pay-per-view, but they don't want anyone to get hurt last second. So
You can tell this is a pay-per-view go-home show because there's 4 matches and 3 of them have post-match attacks.
I'm literally going to go pee while you guys even talk about it. So there's that.
Oh.
Go on.
Anything stand out about Jungle Boy and Fish for you?
At one point, Fish takes the post and they're hyping up how it's a square post, blah, blah, blah. But Fish gets up, and I thought he had the biggest knot on his forehead. Then I went to picture-in-picture. When it came back, I saw that the other side of his forehead was just as knotted. And it wasn't knotted at all. He's just got a big forehead.
That's just what it looks like. That's just what his face
Yeah,
looks like.
that's just his fucking body composition.
Yeah, I thought it was was it Punk that pointed out the ring posts?
Well, nope, Punk's not on
Or
commentary.
not Punk.
Jericho.
Yeah, I thought that was a weird thing to like point out. I was like, yeah, all right, I guess. I mean, I think if they're like rounded or square or what, it's still gonna hurt.
Well, there's a jagged edge on one, and the other one's just like a nice, soft, rounded bit of concrete.
Yeah, soft, very soft.
did it seem like most of the match was in picture-in-picture? Is this the match?
No,
like
because
the
the
majority
first
of the
one
match-
the first one they do is only 90 seconds because Excalibur decides to like let you in on that and rant about it for whatever reason.
Oh.
It's only 90 seconds. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, I think on Rampage the first commercial is always only 90 seconds.
Yeah, my piss was only 90 seconds. Thank you, guys. That was
You're
quick.
welcome.
Your piss
Your
break
time
is 90 seconds, and you're back.
So yeah,
I'll do picture-in-picture on my piss next time. So
nothing really. Yeah, there really wasn't a whole lot. It was just a pretty standard, good, decent wrestling match.
Then we get a promo for the Eliminator tournament. It was fine. We get a Super Click and Hangman promo, which is basically just Hangman telling the Bucks, hey, you fucked me over once, I fucked you guys over once. How about you don't fuck me over at the pay-per-view or I'll kill you?
oh god,
Yeah, I did like that a lot.
he said I'll kill you.
No, he just
basically.
he said,
Oh, okay. I was like, that's
it was something along the lines, I will ruin your lives or something like that.
Yeah, it was a pretty good segment.
Yeah, good shit. Not good shit. We move on to Jade versus Santana the Woman. Santana Garrett.
Santana the Woman. I wanted to start going by that.
They had a cake out at ringside, so you know that's going to have some shenanigans involved.
Right.
The finish, though, so the match was pretty bad, actually, but the finish was decent. Santana does the cartwheel elbow into the corner, and while still in the corner, Jade catches her right into her finish and walks out to the center and hits it.
yeah. That sounds all right.
And then after the match, Red Velvet smashes Smart Mark into the cake. because that's
Well,
gonna
yeah.
happen.
Not until after he gave a great comedic "oh" when he turned around and saw her holding the cake.
Am I the only one on this podcast that's actually been smashed with a cake in a wrestling scenario?
In a wrestling scenario, yeah, but in my personal life.
I don't want. We're not going to talk about that. The court case is still pending. So, but
a lot of legal talk on this episode.
on this week's legal talk,
If you're a lawyer out there, you are loving this episode.
they're like, these guys are morons. I got hit.
No matter how bad our legal talk is, we're probably still better lawyers than Stephen New.
Oh, shooting.
Burn.
To have a money mark.
So the problem with a cake in your face, if you have long hair, is you cannot get it out of there. That's like oil, and you have to try to wash your hair in the sink with hand soap before your match this cake was building up to. That's also that night.
This doesn't sound like very good storytelling, friend.
Right.
It's not good.
The cake was the beginning of the story?
You left out the fact that wasn't it a little person that...
Yeah, it was a little Cash. The gimmick was Cash got me a little person with a cake for my first singles championship win.
I don't remember being part of this storyline.
I don't think. Oh, I actually was like, you weren't. I was like, oh, I get it.
I get it.
Vance was there. I don't think Cash was there, but you guys know I was billed as a little person once.
Yes, right? I've heard about this.
Me and a tag team from New England versus Jugs, Chance, and Short Sleeve Samson.
Who's a former WWE. He did a lot of the mini stuff for them. So
yeah, he's been mini Undertaker. He's been mini Spirit Squad, I think, and showed his butthole on TV.
Well, check that off the old bucket list.
That is a better claim to fame than getting hit in the face with a cake, I'll tell you any day.
Yeah. Tim, you've never showed your butthole on TV.
Well, you don't have a subscription to my OnlyFans, or you would.
That's still not TV.
You can put internet on the TV.
Wait a second.
What?
Yeah. You can browse the internet on your television.
On TV, we got, I guess that doesn't work.
No, that stays in the way I run things, so keep going.
We got Dante Martin versus Arya Davari.
I saw they debuted.
Both guys are from Minneapolis, where the match happens, and the crowd's super into this and chanting both these guys pretty much the whole match.
Yeah, and I don't really remember anything from this match.
It wasn't anything standout. Like, it was just a standard Dante match, but Davari didn't live up to the standard here.
I like his brother better.
The other Davari?
Yeah, the other
Davari.
Everybody, so does Dante Martin only wrestle guys with wrestling brothers? Is that the thing?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's stipulated in his contract, I think.
That's
The finishing sequence here, Dante Martin did his little backflip off the bottom rope, immediately into a dive, into his double spring moonsault in the ring. It was like a good little sequence for it to end on. We get a Ty Conti video, then a weird Skype video, because all the best friends are dressed as lumberjacks, because it's a lumberjack match. And they're just mocking it, and Matt Hardy is super serious and terrible, like always.
As soon as I saw what the main event was, I started watching something else. I was like, yeah, there's no fucking way.
So the main event is OC versus Matt Hardy in a lumberjack match. The beginning of the match, Matt Hardy gets on the mic and says, any lumberjack that can knock Orange Cassidy out, I will give you $20,000. So what do you guys think the lumberjacks did?
tried to knock him out?
Nope, they just started fighting each other for some reason.
Yeah, they stood around the ring and fought each other.
That
Baby faces fought the heels, and nobody attempted to attack OC at all.
That's not even on the top three of my guesses. If I would have had 2 points, I still wouldn't have guessed that.
They do the match. Nothing plays into anybody knocking Orange out until the end of the match is, I think it was the Blade slides in and hits Orange with the knucks. So he's knocked out cold. The ref turns around. Matt Hardy decides to, drop an elbow, I guess, to make the ref think that he did a move and he wasn't knocked out, even though lumberjack matches are no DQ. So he wouldn't have got the...
Plus, referees don't hear moves when their back's turned, or this will all come crumbling down.
Yeah. So he drops an elbow that is 6 inches away from Orange Cassidy and just looks like an awful botch.
Yeah, I saw him try to make up for it on Instagram.
Oh, I saw that clip on Twitter and was just like, dude, please retire.
I didn't realize it was a fake twist of fate. I thought he just was that bad of a wrestler.
It wasn't a fake twist of fate. It was a fake elbow.
Oh, I thought it was a fake twist of fate.
No, he doesn't do any of the twisty gimmick. He just dropped an elbow.
And again, it's called the twist of hate, you dipshit.
Okay, sorry, Tony.
I think that might actually be a trademark thing because when Jeff Hardy was in TNA, they couldn't call it the twist of fate. They had to call it the twisto with an O. Twisto fate.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ooh,
Yeah, this match was bad. This episode was pretty bad. Jungle Boy vs. Fish was all right. Dante's always pretty decent, but it wasn't anything great.
Can I get my review, my number, just based off of your description of it? 27.
Oof.
That's
The other
off your
two.
description.
Cash?
From what I watched, yeah, like a 30.
And
Yeah,
Jason?
I had a 30 and I did watch it.
Mine was 59, but still, that's pretty bad for mine.
He likes Dante pretty well.
I know, but after seeing what he did 2 days prior and then this, I was like, okay.
Yeah, but there's a 20-point bump anytime a cake is involved.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about your math.
I forgot about the cake bump.
All right.
Bump?
So if your original score would have been a 13 and then you had 20 points because of a cake, then
Oh, we're gonna be.
Oh,
here for so
no.
long.
No, not more teaching Jason math. This is awful.
I thought we were getting Steiner math time.
you got a
Time for the
33%
pay-per-view.
chance.
And Samoa Joe's fat, so
The new
Time
way
for
they
the pay-per-view. You guys got 5 hours of spare time to watch it in real time right now?
yeah, let's just watch it and commentate over it.
Sorry, I gotta go die.
I have to call off work. I'll be right back.
The buy-in starts with a Dante promo, and I think this was just to get a bunch of guys on the pay-per-view that weren't actually on it, because they claim come out and do a rap about it and try and get him to join. And then they showed Team Taz in a luxury box trying to get them on the pay-per-view.
Oh yeah, because like everyone's trying to recruit Dante. Isn't that the gimmick now?
Yes.
Omega is also apparently keeps putting him over.
I mean, he is really good.
He's good,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
I would use him in revenge. I kind of am recruiting him, I guess.
Oh, all right.
So this ends with Acclaim trying to get Dante to scissor him, and he says no. And beats him.
Okay, then would you scissor Dante?
Look, whatever it takes to get him booked.
You won't scissor him if he would book, if he would work revenge. You're not really putting everything into this company, Omega.
If he would work the show for free, maybe.
Then yeah, scissor me timbers.
I just want to catch these scissor me timbers again. I was trying to get him to work it in. So mission accomplished.
It was pretty easy. All you gotta do is say the word scissors, and I'm gonna hit it.
So the one and only match on the buy-in is Thunder Rosa and Cheetah versus Jamie Hayter and Nyla Rose.
Yay.
Wow.
I'm going to go ahead and end the paper.
First note is Nyla sucks. This match went about 20 minutes, which is way too fucking long for a pre-show match. And it was not good.
20 minutes?
20 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
Way too fucking long for a Nyla match and way too fucking long for like an opener of the fucking night pre-show. You want something fast and get the crowd to fucking react and then get the fuck out of there before you fuck anything up.
Like, you don't have like a fucking locker room full of guys that you can like send out to do a 6-man for 10 minutes or 12 minutes and then give Nyla's stuff an 8?
Nah, I think the purpose of this match was less to warm the crowd up and more to get more women on the show because they're kind of getting shit about the women shit.
Well, they're not very good at booking women. Like,
oh, I agree. Wait, there's a segment in here where we'll get to talk about that.
all right.
So right before the pay-per-view starts, they get a best friends promo in where they tease that somebody from Chaos is going to come be a part of Dynamite.
And who called who that person's going to be? Spoiler. Oh, this guy.
I would go back a few days ago and look at my text messages. I have no recall on
better
that.
do
Moving call. Pay-per-view starts with MJF versus Darby. And I have no problem saying this is the best match in MJF's career and the best match on the pay-per-view.
Wow.
Shit.
They go 30 minutes. With real good psychology, MJF is all about trying to out-wrestle Darby, and he can't. Eventually, while on offense, MJF fucks his knee up. So, like, all the offense he's hitting on Darby is also hurting himself. There is a tombstone on the apron that kills Darby, but also kills MJF because he's selling the knee. Just really good shit. I can't even do it justice with trying to describe it.
I'm gonna go back and watch this paper.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make Cash get upset with us, but if this is what MJF really wrestles like instead of the matches that we barely see him in, then he could be on that same old school level with the rest of FTR. Like maybe not quite, but the way this match played out, I was like, this is an NWA match. This is
the best thing I can compare it to is if you guys remember the MJF versus Sammy match from the one Dynamite that was really fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine a pay-per-view version of that gets like 10 minutes longer.
Yeah, that sounds real good.
I mean, he's great.
So the finish, Darby tries to bring the skateboard in. He's thinking about hitting MJF with it, but he knows he'll get DQ'd, and he doesn't want to lose the match, so the ref takes the skateboard away. MJF pops him with the Dynamite Diamond Ring, hooks him in a headlock, takes him over in the headlock, and pins him in a headlock because he built up how he could beat Darby with a headlock.
Ah, nice.
On his TV promo, and he did a pre-match promo real quick saying that he's going to beat Darby with a headlock, and then he does.
There you go.
All right. I like it.
I can't put it over enough. I know I'm hyping it up, but even with how much I've hyped it, it'll still surpass everything I've said.
I do kind of hope that they just never do another one of those matches for that ring, and just MJF is forever the whatever that is called.
He's won it 2 years in a row. I bet he wins it again because they normally do it in December.
I didn't really realize. I thought they only did it once.
Nah, they did one the first year in December. They did one the second year in December, and he won both times.
Oh, okay. So it is okay. Like I said, I just thought it was one time, and they just never talked about it again.
He beat Hangman the first year in the finals, and he beat Jungle Boy the second year in the finals.
It's part of their deal with DDP. If they trot him out every December, he gives everybody on the staff DDP yoga for free for a year subscription.
Yeah.
So they're like, subscription's about up. Someone call DDP. Tell them we're going to do the old tournament thing again.
And you know how they like WCW. This is their Battle Bowl.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah. Now, as much as I hyped this first matchup, unfortunately, the next match does not live up to my expectations. FTR versus the Lucha Brothers was a little bit clunky.
I heard it was.
Yeah, I heard Penta had was pretty off.
They didn't click. FTR was their normal self, throwing in all these little details to make the match good, but there were a couple times like Penta and Phoenix were even like openly talking with each other, asking each other what spot was next, and like getting confused. Do I roll in? Do I roll out? It was not up to their normal standards.
Well, the good news on this is, due to the way the match ends, we know that we're going to get a rematch.
The finish is straight out of 1987's Killer Bees match. So one of FTR puts on the lucha mask they wore when they beat him for the AAA belts, and gets back in the ring. He's the illegal man, and gets hit with their finish and gets pinned, and takes off the mask and rants about how he's the illegal man, and it leads to nothing.
Oh, that's a bummer.
So I'm sure on TV they'll bring it up and they'll be able to get a rematch out of it. Rick Knox is Rick Knox, you know?
Yeah. Honestly, I kind of wish that Lucha Brothers would stop being a tag team for a while and let Phoenix have a singles run.
Keep in mind their decline in quality is 100% attributed to Alex Abrahantes.
What?
Think back to when it started getting bad, right? Started getting clunky.
You're not wrong.
At the beginning of the match, JR says something like, that Alex, he's really, what'd you say, hyperactive or really energetic?
Yeah. I think that's JR's code for this guy just did a line of Coke backstage.
Yeah.
Oh.
He gets Coke from me is what I'm saying. Everyone buy my Coke, JR. We got it's got smoky hickory finish.
At one point in this match, there's a Tully distraction spot where Penta literally yells at Tully, "Hey, Tully!" And then he runs to hit the ropes until he grabs his leg. Like, literally just telling him, hey, this is our spot, man.
Been there, done that.
We get a Miro Bryan recap video that's just a recap, and then we get Miro and Bryan, which unfortunately I also felt like was a step off.
Whoa.
It was still good stuff, but they have better in them.
Having not seen it, I can't tell you to go fuck yourself, motherfucker. So I'm not going to.
I will watch it and then I will text you. Go fuck yourself.
Keep in mind, it was good stuff, but there was clunky. It was just clunky at times. They were off a little bit.
The DDT off the top just looked terrible.
So the finish was Bryan sitting on the top rope, and Miro's over there, and he basically does a tornado DDT to Miro while they're both standing on the second rope. Which, if you can picture that, it just feels awkward even explaining it. And it
I think
Miro's
going to over-rotate.
He actually under-rotates, and it doesn't look like a DDT at all.
What's it, like he has pancakes on his stomach?
He basically
on his knees.
Almost on Bryan's knees like a code breaker in a way.
Oh, weird.
Just not intentionally, and it looked super sloppy and not good. But lucky for them, that was the finish, so Bryan just hooks on a guillotine choke straight out of it, and Miro's unconscious.
Which brings me to, if I ever get into a fight with Miro, I'm instantly just going to hit a DDT because, well, you know that can beat him.
At this point, I would just do Mongolian chops to his neck until his head comes off.
Right.
Oh my God. All Miro's God. That's crazy.
This poor guy can't get health insurance because they keep exploiting the fact that he has an injured neck, and so no one will touch him. It's terrible.
Yeah, previous condition, it's popsicle stick neck.
Miro, the only thing Miro wants to touch him is his gorgeous wife who can do the splits.
I have punched 16 holes in my wall from all this slanderous talk, so we need to move on.
Wow. I need a picture of all 16 holes.
That's what she said. Wait.
That was a good one. In the past 15 years, that's
the only time he's ever said it. You should threaten I will punch you in the face.
Yeah.
Before you got on, I said, I said, good thing Cash isn't here to threaten to punch me in the face.
Next up, we get the Falls Count Anywhere with Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, Christian versus the Super Click.
Anywhere?
Super
like
Click.
if they both got it in their car and drove away, but it's still...
Anywhere.
Whoa.
Falls Count Anywhere, my man. Anywhere in the... probably on Earth.
Oh, wow. So not anywhere.
I assume International Space Station, you can't really lay on your back because there's no gravity, so you can't really pin anyone.
The moon, there's some gravity.
Okay, all right. Well,
Let's discuss the moon the rest of this podcast.
I'll have to look up the regulations on that
The
one.
moon's not real, so whatever you're talking about
not
is a
this
lie.
theory.
Oh, I forgot Cash doesn't know science like Jason doesn't know math.
He's a flat earther who thinks it's
Oh, no. The Earth is round, but
the moon is
does not
non-existent.
Wow. So the Super Click decide to wear all pink, including spray painting their beards pink.
It was weird.
Very weird.
It sounds weird.
Sure.
But just to pop Tim, Brandon Cutler also has an all pink tracksuit on.
Yeah, he does.
Even his spray, they taped it up pink, so his spray's pink.
Nice.
This had a lot of good.
Color went from my least favorite part of Dynamite to my favorite.
This had a lot of good spots. It goes up half a star because I watched Being the Elite, and Brandon Cutler's camera work is amazing on there because he films the match while being the manager. Trying to recap some of the shit that happens. Christian and one of the Bucks fight away to the top of the building, and Christian does a balcony dive. One of the Bucks and Brandon Cutler. It's not as spectacular as it sounds. It's only like a 10-foot body. Let's see what else happened.
What's the highest thing you've ever come off of? That's what she said.
Heyo.
You're 6'4".
I did a 304 show where I was in a 6-way ladder match in the main event. There was an actual Civic Center in Huntington.
Yeah, been on
Like
those.
So they have an actual balcony there that's like 25 feet up. And I did a crossbody off there on the other 5 guys. I've also done that moonsault off the top of the Ultimate X. That's like a 20-foot backflip.
Oh yeah, especially because if you would have went to the floor completely straight up, it would have been even more than that. I thought it would maybe been the IWA East Coast balcony dive there.
No, because that was another one that was only like 10 feet tall.
Oh, okay, I thought it was higher. All right.
And Woody Numbers and his chronically broken nose caught me.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, you know how Woody's mom broke her nose at the last East Coast show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Video footage of how it happened.
Oh, really?
That's been named. So Smokey C whips Krauser into the rail, and the rail is not connected, and that flies back into her face and breaks her nose. So it was Krauser, Smokey C.
Wow.
Runs in the Numbers family.
It does. That was his gimmick, the nose deal.
Yeah, Omega brought that up as soon as we heard it in the locker room. He's like, yeah, well, I mean, it makes sense.
I heard that this match was like Jungle Boy became a Jungle Man.
Yeah.
Is what I heard.
And you know that because he didn't shave. So he has a beard.
Did you say he had sex with Christian? Is that what you're trying to say? He made him a Jungle Man?
I did not say that.
He was a boy, but Christian made him a man.
That is not what I said.
The finishing run is all on the ramp. They're doing different shit. Luchasaurus does a shooting star off the ramp.
Oh, my God.
And it looked
And they cut the Jungle
perfect.
Boy, and he's like, what the hell just happened?
He's
Who
literally
did it?
Luchasaurus, the big 7-foot dinosaur man.
The dinosaur?
What?
There's a dinosaur
If
on
you
this
had told me
show?
there had been a shooting star dinosaur, I would have never believed you. But here we
Well,
are.
a shooting star is what killed the dinosaurs, right?
That's
Oh,
that's a fact.
it's revenge.
It's revenge. It's kind of disrespectful, really. He's using the move that killed his people.
Yeah.
Or
How
his
did he survive that, by the way?
secret dinosaur
Put his hands
stuff.
up like a chair shot.
Fairly easy. Fairly inconvenient.
Yeah.
There we go. Then before Luchasaurus does that, they put on knee pad covers that have thumbtacks on them and do their BTE trigger to them, but that gets broken up. The actual finish is one of the Bucks is down, and Christian's getting ready to do the concerto, and Jungle Boy is like, no, I want to be a Jungle Man, so I'll do it.
Jungle Man, Pop. Jungle Man.
So he hits the concerto and pins one of the Young Bucks there.
I'm going to need a minute. Oh. So Christian used a chair to make him a Jungle Man.
Babyface all wore stretchy jeans.
All right.
How was this match quality-wise? Because it sounds good. I want to watch it from what you're telling me.
It was very solid. Probably the second best match of up until this point, at least.
And then we get, beside Cody aside, this tag match looks really good.
Cody aside.
This match was not good.
Oh.
Right here says this match was not good. So what happens is it's Impact versus Andrade and Black. Say that 72 times fast.
I don't think I can say it once.
So the gimmick here is, Cody and Pac don't trust each other, so they keep tagging themselves in to piss each other off. But then Andrade and Black start doing that too for no apparent
Even though
reason.
they've been buddies for weeks. That's what I thought too. Like, what?
So it's literally, this match goes about 25 minutes.
Ugh.
And it's literally just every 3 minutes somebody tags himself in against their partner's will for 25 minutes.
Why would you team up with a person and then do that? Everybody should just agreed, all right, fuck it, it's a four-way. None of us like each other or trust each other.
There hasn't been any animosity between Black and El Idolo.
Yeah, they've done nothing to get that over.
They show up in the same place, they jump the same people, and now suddenly there's issues.
He even lets him do his magic teleporting thing.
Right.
The magic boogeyman ride.
Take me with you on your teleport ride.
One of the early spots in this match, so Cody does the flare up and over to the apron, and one of Andrade's spots is he'll run and hit the top rope and flip over and land on his feet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, his neck gets caught in the middle rope and he almost rips his own fucking head off.
Oh, my gosh.
It is the most gross thing ever, and then he's got to try and no-sell it on the apron because when you hit that spot, it's supposed to be cutting Cody off because he's a badass. But you could tell deep down he's fucking like, oh my god, my fucking neck.
Yeah, that sucks when you're real hurt. You gotta not be hurt.
Yep. So let's see. At one point in this match, Cody's not the legal man, and Black hits him with the blackout, or the black mass, or whatever the fuck it's called.
You know why they're friends, right? Andrade and
Yeah, I told you last week because you didn't understand.
No, because they have the exact same haircut.
Because neither of them were born in this country, which JR says twice on just the clips I watched. Neither of these guys were born in this country.
So get out.
As compared to their opponents, you know,
who won?
Pac. What?
Yeah, Pac is also not from this country, but
JR is like, Cody, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna give you guys a list of who's not from this country.
And Cody is far too obviously from this country because he never shuts the fuck up about it.
Yeah.
Anyways, Cody.
We're from America too. It's not that huge of a deal.
Cody takes that kick about 15 minutes into the match when he's not the legal man, and then he milks the I'm knocked out on the outside, you can't make a tag for about 10 to 12 more minutes.
Jesus.
I don't even remember what the fucking finish of this match was.
The finish is Cody has Andrade in a figure four, and Pac tags himself in and hits the black arrow and gets the pin.
Something like that.
The result of
all of this was
Andrade.
Just to set up
you mixed it up a spot that happened earlier. So the figure four, he hits a 450, and that wasn't the finish. And then something happens where it's just Pac and I believe Black in the ring.
Yes.
He hits the black arrow on one of them clean.
Yeah, Poison Rana to Andrade, and then the black arrow on Andrade.
And then one of FTR show up and beat up Cody.
Not Dak, the other one.
Don't know why it was just one, and don't know why it only lasted like 45 seconds before it ran away.
That's what she said.
Nope.
Don't know why it's only one, and I don't know why it lasted 45 seconds.
Nope. You should have taken the win.
So then we get Tay Conti versus Britt Baker. And unfortunately, I feel like this match was kind of a mess.
I feel like that is every Britt Baker match.
I won't go that far, but
like I feel like every one of her matches is pretty bad up towards until the finish, and then it gets decent.
She does tend to start you. She does tend to start the match with a lot of like chain work, where it's like rolling around and twisting, and it's not quite quick enough to get over the story she's trying to tell.
Yeah, it's like let's talk in this match out. Let's just start with some botching, and then we'll go into some good finishes.
I don't think I've ever seen a move burned so bad as she burned the curb stomp in this match.
Oh, I've done the curb stomp and had lots of people burn it.
She curb stomps Tay on the steps, and then she rolls in and hits a curb stomp in the ring, and Tay kicks out at 2.
Okay, she wins.
What? Wait, what happened?
Curb stomp on the steps.
Okay.
Tay rolls in, immediately takes another curb stomp. 2 count.
Oh yeah, that move's dead.
Great. Thanks, Britt Baker.
Yeah.
Thanks.
To make it worse, the same thing to make it worse, the one thing I pointed out the one time, she can only do the curb stomp with her right leg, and she runs and hits the opposite ropes where she should be doing it with her left leg, but she still did it with her right leg and like goes inside of her left leg.
I'm an ambidextrous curb stomper, so
I can only do curb stomp with the right if I'm doing it, but like I always make sure I hit the correct rope. I see how they're standing before I hit the rope.
Yeah, I can do it either way. What's weird is I'm right-handed, and like if I'm giving you like the Steve Austin kick, I kick with my right leg. But if I do a super kick, it's always left. If I do like a leg lariat, it's right. So only the super kick I throw left-legged. So
that makes no goddamn sense.
I know, and I never noticed till someone said it, and I was like, oh wait, I do, yeah. But I super kick with my left leg only.
They try some high-level shit, like Tay hits a top rope moonsault on the pile that looked real good. At one point, she gives Tay a kryptonite crunch on the apron that's just fucking sick. I don't know why it looked sicker than normal, but it looked bad. Finish was just, it was just kind of there.
All right.
This is the one I want to hear about greatly.
Well, I was going to say, so Britt wins, and I'm very confused because literally everyone that's left in the women's division is in the TBS title thing. So who the fuck's Britt getting programmed with?
That's true. Should probably cut promos for another 2 months and then.
Probably right. Got to wait for Rosa to get eliminated from the tournament to be her next challenger, which kind of doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Is there anybody like rumored to come in soon?
Mira's wife. She's
No.
not doing that.
I don't know. Like, obviously Tessa Blanchard's out there, but I don't think they want to fucking touch her because all her baggage. So I literally couldn't think of anyone that can step up and be there that's not in the tournament already.
Jade?
She's in the tournament.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and she'll probably win I'm assuming she's winning the TBS belt.
Yeah, she's already said it's going to be called That Bitch Show.
Oh, God.
Yeah, which, you know.
Thanks for that, Jason.
Hey.
You're welcome.
So now we get to CM Punk versus Eddie Kingston. And this was one hell of a fucking fight. I wouldn't even call this a wrestling match. This was a fight.
Yeah, I've
So
seen
Eddie
a bunch
just-
of pictures, and it looks awesome.
I'm erect already.
Eddie just storms to the ring. He doesn't do anything like wrestling like at all. He just gets in the ring and starts pacing like he's so fucking angry. Punk is wearing like kind of MMA shorts because he's in this for a fight, not for a wrestling match. Bryce is the ref, and he can't get them to separate so he can ring the bell. And Eddie just hits the spinning back fist before the bell even rings, and it knocks Punk unconscious.
Oh, nice.
And so Eddie's like trying to go after Punk, and Bryce is stopping him. And eventually Punk gets up enough to where they ring the bell. So Eddie starts off hot and just is beating the absolute fuck out of him to the point where he starts
that's a good opening.
It's legit like a fight. This is not a wrestling match. They beat the shit out of each other. Now, that being said, about halfway through the match, Punk decides to forget what type of match he's in because he hits shoulder tackle, duck a line, belly-to-back suplex, and puts his hand in the air for the 5-knuckle shuffle.
And the shoulder tackles he hits look so like he had no energy because of the fight, or he was slow. Something. It barely looks like it would have knocked me over.
I know the best way.
I'm round, so I fall over easy.
I know the best way to describe it, so you two will perfectly understand it. Picture Zach Proctor Jr. trying to do John Cena's comeback.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I refuse to picture it.
Yeah, you don't want to. I have nightmares now.
So there's not a lot to describe about this match. It's just back and forth, mostly strikes, and it's just really good storytelling, really good selling from both of them. Eventually, Punk ends up hitting the go-to-sleep and pinning Eddie. But because Eddie brought the fight to him, he gained Punk's respect. So Punk tries to shake his hand after the match, and Kingston flips him off and leaves the ring.
Good. Yeah.
So the clips that I saw, I was thinking, man, this is what we really wanted out of Suzuki in the matches that he had here.
Right, yeah. And
the first of the 2 go-to-sleeps he hits for the finish looked legit. Like, he didn't need to hit the second one. It looked like he connected clear. So
surprisingly enough, I know the internet fan base is super over on Eddie Kingston, so this might not surprise you that much, but Punk was starting to get booed during this match. They were so behind Kingston for this.
Yeah, I heard that.
I mean, they kind of were during that promo.
Yeah.
They kind of got behind Eddie in that one.
There were big Kingston chants. There was also big Punk chants, but then by the time he started doing his bullshit at the finish with the Cena stuff, they started turning on him a little bit.
I hope they continue this. Eddie, I guess Eddie needs some time off.
He said that he'll be at a show that he's booked on November 20th. He said it's good to go.
Okay.
He did use I'm fucked up as an excuse to get out of a booking Sunday, but then he came out and said that I'm good. I'm not going to miss any time. I'm not going to miss work at all. So.
Okay.
Well, and I think the thing he got out of was just a signing, wasn't it?
Right. Yeah.
It
was also a fucking clusterfuck of a signing. It's supposed to be this big event thing, and they booked this teeny tiny little hotel. I saw the dudes that did go to it bitching online about it.
Oh.
So
probably a good call. Yeah, good call, Eddie.
So up until this point, although there's been a few matches that didn't quite hit my expectations, this has been a really good fucking show. because the opener alone was fucking amazing. Punk and Eddie was fucking amazing. Even though Brian Miro didn't live up to the height of what I liked, it was still really good.
Well, that sounds like the six-man was good too.
Yes, the six-man was good, but now we go ahead and fall off a cliff because it's time for the 5-on-5 street fight.
Ah, the MMA.
Yes.
Okay.
So every street fight I've ever been in, you have to tag in, yeah?
No.
Sure. Not at all.
Right.
Not ever.
They do tag in for this because...
well, you still get disqualified. Wait.
The gimmick for this is it's a Minneapolis street fight. You might ask, what makes that different? Well,
what makes that different?
Yeah, they only use weapons that were invented in Minneapolis, like toasters and keys.
No, you're lying.
No, I swear to God, that's the gimmick. Like, they use other stuff like tables and stuff, but like most of the weapons, they say, oh, this is because the toaster was invented in Minneapolis. This was because water skis were invented in Minneapolis.
My favorite was the big Prince logo that they pulled out from under the ring that Jericho used as a weapon.
Yep, the crowd started chanting Purple Rain.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh.
So, Junior Dos Santos took this serious. He actually looked decent. He hit a stalling vertical suplex and a standing moonsault. Now, as serious as he took it is how unserious Arlovsky took it. He did not give one shit. He did not throw one single strike. He was never in place for anything. Oh, my God. Like, just probably the worst fucking celebrity that's been involved in a match in a long time.
Wow.
And Dan Lambert was in this match.
Dan Lambert in a full velvet tracksuit, like the one episode of Seinfeld when George gives up.
That's weird that Arlovsky was that bad because, like, he did an interview a couple weeks ago where he, like, was putting over how awesome.
I think that was actually Junior Dos Santos that did that.
Was that Dos Santos that did that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all right, then that makes sense.
Arlovsky's there for payday. Santos actually kind of liked it.
Yeah. Because, like, the interview, he was talking about, like, how much respect he has for what everybody does and how, like, impressive everyone is and all that shit. So he was really putting it over.
The highlight reel that I saw had it had a lot of Santana and Ortiz versus Men of the Year, and all of that looked good. Was that a big part of the match? And
No,
do we think we can?
3 minutes. It was about the first 3 minutes of the 20-minute match.
Oh, literally. Then that was the highlights that I saw of the match. Was that, and then 20 minutes of Jericho trying to beat up a man who's never been in a wrestling ring before.
I can't even accurately describe how bad this is. So the agent for this match was Chris Jericho, and he was agenting in real time, talking out loud to where you could hear most of his fucking directions.
Yeah, in the highlight, you could definitely hear him telling people.
At one point, he's running around the outside while shit's happening outside the ring, going, "We gotta go! We gotta go!" And he goes to like all other 9 guys and screams it at the top of his lungs. Mind you, it wasn't like a 1 minute finish that they got to get into. They had like a 7-minute finish they started into there.
Well, Tony Khan set the pop on top of the PA system, so it's time to go home.
The old pencil pop.
You joke about that. That was still one of the best systems I've seen a wrestling show
It is
implement.
a good system. You can just look over there and be like, oh, shit, soda's up there. Got to go home.
So once Jericho starts ranting about we got to go, Sammy gets out a 20-foot ladder and does the Jeff Hardy swanton off of it onto the table to somebody.
Who did it?
Sammy.
I think it was to Dos Santos.
And then the finishing sequence is Jericho and Dan Lambert. Lambert's actually trying to get the lion tamer on, and Jericho gets out of it, bumps him, and then he goes for the lion salt, which Junior Dos Santos is supposed to break up, but doesn't. So Jericho's just standing on the middle rope yelling, "Santos! Santos! Santos!" Like,
Yep.
in the head.
Wow.
God damn.
And JD Santos showed up? That's crazy.
He's a celebrity now.
Well, it is JDS, same initials.
Speaking of, I watched Red Notice, and
yeah, he's all over that thing.
well, I mean, if you hadn't have told me to look, like, yeah, it was hard to find him.
I was looking for him from the time the movie started, and I knew he's a Russian soldier. So
who isn't these days?
yeah,
Right.
I mean, we all are in this America.
He is so typecasted.
Yeah, he's the guy. Well, because I said I texted him, all the rocks touching you. He's like, it's the third time he's beat me up.
That's so weird.
Yeah, and I said, first of all, spoilers, I'm not there yet. And he's like, oh, sorry.
Also, not to get us too far off track here, but Red Notice, Netflix.
Don't spoil it. Haven't seen it yet.
Like, they're geniuses. They've decided we're just going to give really big name actors a ton of money. We're going to have the most simple, basic, pointless movie of all time. And everyone's going to love it because it's got Ryan Reynolds and The Rock in it.
Yeah, they did it. They did exactly that and nailed it.
Yeah.
I thought the leads in the movie were JD and the Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're thinking of JD's dreams.
Oh. How did I also see his dream? Weird.
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
There's some WWE booking. Like, so just, it was entertaining, but it was absolutely pointless.
Just the banter between. I could just watch The Rock and Ryan Reynolds just banter. Just go, hey guys, stand here and like or sit in 2 chairs and just banter.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got to bring us back down to earth for the train wreck of the finish here. So I haven't mentioned this up until this point, but it's a good time to mention it. So it's the day that Eddie Guerrero passed away, however many years ago, in the city that he passed away in. So Jericho takes Dan Lambert and hits the Three Amigos on him and the frog splash for the pin. I don't have a problem with that in theory because Jericho is close to him and Eddie Guerrero is a goddamn legend. But 4 other matches tonight also had Eddie Guerrero tributes in it. 3 of them doing the Three Amigos in the match.
That's what happens whenever you don't have so as bad as WWE is, they still have the continuity between matches because I think all the agents have a big meeting and they all go over everything. Right. So then, no one's doing the same stuff.
There's an Eddie tribute in the pre-show match with Nyla, but that makes sense because Vicky was out there with her.
Yeah.
FTR does the Three Amigos for Heat and then get cut off by Penta, who hits the Three Amigos as a return, and he does it terrible. He's awful at doing it. Somebody else did some Eddie tribute earlier in the show, too.
Andrade does the best Three Amigos. The way
he did it. He was the other guy.
He puts his hips to the side and looks like he's using power to flip you over, not just doing my legs and the guy's got to help me get around, his looks really good.
So the finish here for Jericho would have been really a cool moment had 3 other dudes not done it earlier in the show.
Yeah.
But the only note I have as the overall theme of this match is it was just a fucking train wreck.
I mean, that's not surprising. It's kind of
Speaking of train wreck, we get to where we get to discuss the women's division here because one of the lead-ups, one of the promotional things, Tony Khan actually started complaining. He's like, I don't think I get enough credit for how I booked the women.
Yeah.
How the NWA ran their show. And the NWA ran their show, and every woman that I sent, I paid them and didn't have them pay her. I paid them, and I pay them way more than the NWA paid any of their women. So that's real shit to say. But his theory, or what he's trying to get out there is, hey, we do a good job with the women. So next up, they announced Jay Lethal has signed with the promotion, who has multiple sexual allegations in Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Was his promo really awkward, or was it just the way what I watched was cut?
Might have just been the way it was cut. Him speaking was pretty normal. When Sammy came out from the back, even though he was in the ring, that was a little weird. Lethal came out during their celebration, so they're still in the ring, and he's talking, and eventually Sammy comes out from the entranceway, so it was a little weird. But the only thing I will give credit to for this whole Jay Lethal signing is he's using his Black Machismo music from TNA for some reason.
I see no upside whatsoever of signing him. Like you said, he has all the baggage, and he's just an average worker.
I believe the reason for signing the Young Bucks in their book, I said that backwards, really put him over as a dude that took them under their wing in TNA and was real helpful to them and shit.
No.
But there's a probably 15 dudes in Ring of Honor I would prefer to see before Jay Lethal. And that's me speaking as a dude that likes them and has worked with them and have nothing but good things to say about them. Minus whatever sexual assault stuff might have happened.
Yeah, I mean, his, like, I'm not saying that if you're really good in the ring that everything can be excused, but, like, he doesn't even, to me, like, that's not even a thing that he has going for him because he's very basic, I think.
It's bad. Like, I've clicked on a couple of the Twitter posts about him just to see what people are saying, and they are fucking, every single post is just lighting them up about the speaking out stuff.
I mean,
he had a position of power in Ring of Honor, and there are women from there that say because they wouldn't sleep with them, they got taken off TV.
Yeah, I remember reading a bunch of that shit.
Yeah, and it's multiple women too. It's not like one, and it's like one of them's Kelly Klein, who said that she wouldn't sleep with him, so she got a lot of heat for it, and he started booking her bad and stuff, and like she's got no more bridges left. So like burning this bridge, she's got to be telling the truth. Why else would she fucking, like, I don't know. She burned a Ring of Honor bridge. WWE wouldn't want her. Why would she lie about this if it would hurt her?
Right.
Could be.
Yeah, well, that's like one of the first big missteps of AEW, I think.
And that's how the show ended.
That's Jay Lethal coming out. How we go down? How we go? Leave the show.
Now, I will be honest. At this point, I am 4.5 hours into the pay-per-view, and I'm drained. And I did not pay enough attention to Kenny and Hangman. I watched the match, but like, I couldn't fully get invested in it because I'm just so goddamn drained at this point. But I say that because the crowd there live is obviously the same. Like, they are not popping for this like it's as big of a deal as it really is.
Yeah, I don't know why all these places think that you need to have such long fucking shows.
Before
Mind
the
you,
match
if the
start, they put up the graphic of who Orange Cassidy's partner is going to be. That'd be the Stone Pitbull.
Is it Ishimori?
Ishii. I feel like someone called that.
You can't say that every time a New Japan wrestler comes out.
Was it Tim? Did Tim call it?
Nope. Tim said.
saying it.
I'm pretty sure Tim called it.
Yeah, I think now that he says that, I agree.
It was not him.
Yeah, no, I think Tim did that.
3-1 right now.
I'm looking back through the texts, and yep, there it is. Tim said it's definitely Ishimori.
Yeah.
Well, Ishimori is not a person.
Well, that's
we'll include an audio screen cap to show that right here.
Well, I was giving it more credence to being true because Tim would have misspelled.
He knew who he meant.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, people close to him spelled that way, so that's what
Right.
I do.
Right.
So for Hangman's entrance here, he gets this really cool package that they shot the night before or whatever. So it's a drone that starts at the top of a big building in the city, and it shoots down by the arena building, and you see the Dark Order running through the sky bridge there, like to the arena. And then it shoots down, and Adam Page is on a horse in the street. And as he's walking down as he's riding the horse down the street, almost like the old Nitro Open, all the big buildings have videos of stuff that happened in the story along the way until he gets to the building and gets off the horse and then comes out.
That sounds awesome. Badass.
Yeah.
It was very good. And like I said, I did not pay enough attention to this match. It was very good, but like it's 5-6 hours deep into the show, man. I just did not pay that much.
And we will now include Omega's Bleacher Report username and password for everyone to watch the show. Go ahead, Omega.
Yes.
Oh, and we're having audio difficulties.
That's a bummer.
All right, if you caught it, there it was. Okay.
The very finish of the match, the Bucks come out because they got to be part of the story. They were part of the beginning of it. So they do a ref bump. Aubrey comes out. I'm thinking they're actually going to do their first ref bump with her, but they don't. But so Hangman's going for the buckshot lariat. And at first he looks down at Nick because Nick looked like he was going to interfere, but he doesn't. So he hits Omega in the back of the head with it. Then he pops out to the other side, and Matt comes over. And it's looking like he's going to interfere. But he stops, and he gives Hangman a little nod to say, yeah, you've earned this. And he hits the buckshot lariat and pins Omega.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Good storytelling. It really
Yeah.
is.
There you go.
Yeah, like
There's
I
the story
said, the
plus
only
stuff.
like literally the only thing I've seen from the pay-per-view is Kenny kicking Adam Page in the head and Page firing up and saying, "Is that all you got, motherfucker?" And then Kenny going back to the kicks, and then Adam Page lighting him the fuck up with a clothesline.
There were at least 7 or 8 F-bombs on this pay-per-view. They just let everybody, like Punk and Eddie Kingston especially, they were saying fuck you, back and forth. Motherfucker.
Well, that's good. I mean, it adds realism. Motherfucker.
There was good stuff in this main event. I am kind of underselling it at this point, but like Hangman did his top rope fall away moonsault deal, which is fucking amazing that he can do that.
Yeah. What's your rating for this pay-per-view, Megan?
So the good stuff was good, but there's so much shit. Like the Cody fucking match should have been a main event of the Dynamite. It shouldn't even been on the pay-per-view. Same with the street fight, honestly, the Inner Circle one.
Ugh.
Overall, so I did do numbers here. There were 8 promos on this pay-per-view and 10 matches.
Okay.
1 match had a pre-match attack, 1 match had a post-match attack.
That's pretty good ratio.
Yeah.
Darby and MJF, Punk and Kingston fucking delivered, and the rest was a little under the mark. I went 67.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm definitely gonna
too long, and I didn't like it.
Definitely gonna have to get your login information and watch this before too long.
And for all podcast listeners, it was right back there. You'll have to go back.
Once again, it is. So
See, very easy to spell. It's capital at the beginning, right?
Sounds like vomit.
And remember, all the O's are zeros.
Yeah.
How dare you? That is actually.
Well, except for the one. It's
How
did you know the one? God damn.
I told you, math is my power.
I
thought you said math was your power.
Yeah, he said meth. You were high on meth, so you don't remember. All right, well, now we've accused Jason of using illegal substance. I think that's how we usually close tonight.
Yeah, I think that's usually... Huh?
Gotta